Changing hubcaps on a Honda Accord is one of those oddly satisfying car maintenance tasks that feels way more complicated than it actually is. I used to dread it until I discovered it takes less than 10 minutes per wheel. First off, let's stop and define the pain point. You're driving around with a scuffed up hubcap, or worse, missing one altogether. Looks matter, even on a 2002 Accord. It's like wearing sneakers with one shoelace missing. So here's what you do. Start by parking your car on a flat surface and turn off the engine. Obvious, I know, but I watched someone try to change hubcaps on an incline once, and yes, it went very bad. Put the car in park, or gear if it's a manual, pull the emergency brake, and grab your tools. Honestly, you only need two things, a flathead screwdriver and a pair of gloves. That's it. No fancy socket sets, no jacks, nothing complicated. Now take the flathead and gently wedge it between the rim and the hubcap. You want to pry, not stab. Push around the edges like you're opening a stubborn paint can. Apply even pressure to avoid cracking the hubcap. Once the old one pops off, inspect the metal ring inside. This ring is basically the only thing standing between your hubcap and the highway. If it's bent or rusted, you've found your culprit for past hubcap casualties. New hubcaps usually come with a fresh retaining ring. If not, big red flag. Always use a new one if the old one looks suspicious. These things cost like $2 and can save you $40 down the road. Literally. When you're ready to install the new hubcap, line up the valve stem cutout. That's a little notch that lines up with the tire's air valve. If you don't do this, you'll either crush the valve or the cap won't fit flush. Now press the new hubcap into place using firm, even pressure. Some people try to hammer it in or kick it like they're doing a field goal. Don't do that. Hands only. Press around the entire edge until it clicks. Here's a pro tip. Give it a little tug once it's on. Not to yank it off, but just to make sure it's seated correctly. If it wobbles or gives easily, you probably didn't snap it in right. Start again and don't be lazy. Also, do not assume all hubcaps are the same even if they're labeled for Honda Accords. Check sizing. A 15-inch won't fit a 16-inch wheel. Might sound obvious, but I've watched people return entire sets because they didn't measure twice. The final step? Drive around the block and listen. If you hear any rattling, clattering, or ominous scraping like you're dragging a soda can, pull over. Better to fix it in your neighborhood than on I-5 in rush hour.